Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Friday, May 28, 2021. 14 high schools across the country should see their electricity bills reduced after the installation of solar kits recently donated to the Ministry of Education. The 44 solar kits, valued at over $10 million, were donated by the Ministry of Science, Energy and Technology and handed over yesterday.
It is expected that these kits will be used to enhance the learning experience of electrical courses offered by these institutions. The distribution supports the ministry's mandate for popularizing STEM education in schools, as well as advancing the push for renewable technologies.
The National Educational Trust will receive the solar kits on behalf of the high schools. Energy Minister Darrell Vaz says the donation demonstrates government's commitment to the expanded use of renewable energy in the country.
A strategic and meaningful investment in renewable energy sources will reduce our reliance on fossil fuel, support the country in reallocating resources to other areas of national development.
The Jamaica Urban Transit Company JUTC and the Montego Bay Metro Company are introducing cost-saving measures, including diversifying the fuel type as part of plans to counter the fallout resulting from the COVID-19 pandemic. Transport and Mining Minister Robert Montague says 375 buses have been fitted with the L-Hydro filter system, thereby reducing the need for 6 oil changes per year to 1. He was making his sectoral debate presentation in Parliament on Wednesday.
Importantly, we're also moving to diversify the available fuel types. We currently use diesel and CNG, and will be adding biodiesel and electricity soon.
The minister says government is also looking to revitalize the operations of Mobe Metro, including the school bus service that was initiated by the entity. He says discussions are underway with the management and employees of the company, and talks are advanced with the Ministry of Education and beneficiary institutions in Western Jamaica to forge partnerships to maintain the service. Meanwhile, government plans to make legislative changes to empower the Office of Utilities Regulation, OUR, to determine if calls by some public passenger operators for fare increases are justified. Transport Minister Robert Montague says this is to ensure that fare increases are determined by economic facts.
Our government made a commitment to the people via our manifesto. And I am proud to say that we have moved to fulfill that promise, to make the necessary legislative changes to allow the OUR to objectively determine transportation fares. That way, the power of politics or emotions will not come into play, but rather straight economic facts.
Minister Montague says he understands the plight of members of the public transport sector in light of the COVID-19 pandemic, and is urging these operators to apply for the state benefit of a reduction in licensing fees. In other news, the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries launched the first government ministry online customer feedback system on Wednesday. The system is designed to enhance service delivery by giving customers the option of making their queries, suggestions, comments, and complaints online. Agriculture and Fisheries Minister Floyd Green says the system will allow customers to save time and resources, as they will no longer have to visit the various locations to ascertain information or get issues resolved.
We have to transform the public service to ensure that it is dynamic, that it responds to the ever-changing needs of the Jamaican society, and that it is importantly client-focused, results-oriented, and consistently seeking ways to improve its delivery of public goods and services.
Additionally, customers will have access to instructional videos on the ministry's website showing them how to use the platform. The launch of the ministry's online customer feedback system is another step towards implementing the Public Sector Modernization and Transformation Program, as well as the Government of Jamaica's Service Excellence Framework that was established in 2018. And finally, late Ambassador Anthony Johnson was eulogized yesterday as an exceptional and extraordinary man of integrity and excellence who was committed to the development of Jamaica. He was remembered during an official memorial service in the St. Augustine's Chapel at Kingston College. Governor General Sir Patrick Allen and Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who read the first lesson, headed the dignitaries attending the memorial service. Foreign Affairs Minister and Leader of Government Business in the Senate, Kamina Johnson-Smith, described her father as a true Jamaican who believed that literacy and education were critical enablers.
Believe it or not, when Daddy's illness started to affect him more, This man who had accomplished so much and was supposed to be in retirement was still working on other projects. Among other things, he was working on a book to review Sir Alexander Bustamante's 5-day speech. He was researching for MICO, that has a big anniversary coming up, as well as updates to the history of KC, which also has a major anniversary coming up.
Tributes were also offered by his other children, grandchildren, and the Kingston College Old Boys Association. Over the course of his life, he made invaluable contributions to both the private and public sectors, including as an educator, lecturing at the University of the West Indies and his alma mater, Kingston College. He began his parliamentary career in 1980 as a senator, and over the next 27 years served the people of Jamaica in both houses of parliament. Ambassador Johnson, who represented Jamaica's diplomatic affairs in several countries, also served as a government minister for several ministries. He was awarded the Order of Jamaica in 2016 for his outstanding service and contribution to the nation. Ambassador Anthony Johnson died on April 28 at the age of 82. He is also survived by his wife of 51 years, Pamela. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.